on the radio, been watching since a baby, so I'm representing Casey Mo. Casey Mo, roll. I'm representing Casey.
Hi, it's Kansas Sports TV here, back for another video. And please, if you're watching this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how these videos are. Please tell me what I can do better. Please tell me what more I can do on the channel besides just what I'm doing already. And let's get into the video. So we'll be previewing this Kansas City Royals versus Los Angeles Angels series that starts on Friday. I'm making this video on Thursday night, so Friday. And we'll be talking about the pitching matchups. We'll be then talking about the best players on each team and how they've been doing this far. And we'll be talking about how they've done in recent games and how they've performed. So right now I'm recording this during the Royals game, so I'll probably check later in the video to see how they're doing if we're winning the game. And so the first pitching matchup though is J.C. Ramírez versus Danny Duffy, Friday, April 14th at 7:15 p.m. Central at Kauffman Stadium, which is good news. So hopefully that's at Kauffman Stadium, so hopefully you can get some wins. So Duffy is making his third start of the season as the Royals open a 3-game set with the Angels at Kauffman Stadium. And Duffy was solid in his first 2 starts is what I wrote down, including going 7 innings Saturday against Houston, which I remember, yeah, he was pretty decent, giving up just 2 runs. And, you know, he's been pretty good this far. Maybe the hitters haven't helped him out, but he's been pretty good this far. And J.C. Ramírez he's 28 years old, and he's making his first ever start. He's right-handed, but he's making his first ever start ever in MLB at 28 because of an injury, and Garrett Richards has been placed in the DL, which is a huge relief. He's a pretty decent pitcher, and we're going to be facing a debut. So he's either probably going to be really good and just blow us out of the water because nobody has any reports on him, no scouting reports as much as about him in the major leagues, which pitchers can sometimes do. Or we're just going to hopefully get some runs and win a game because we are not winning. Now, we are beating the A's right now in the third game of the series, but I'll be doing a review later. So Danny Duffy looks to take on J.C. Ramírez. My prediction, I don't know, but I can't really predict with the Royals. It's going to be annoying. We haven't scoring a lot of runs, so I'm not going to predict the score exactly. But I'm saying we're going to get a win in Game 1. So let's move on to the pitching lineup in Game 2. So this game will be played Saturday, April 15th at 6:15 p.m. Central, and it's going to be Matt Shoemaker, who's a very good pitcher. Has been a very good pitcher. I don't know if he's been doing good this year. I'm going to read that. I got a scouting report on him. But then Nathan Carnes, which my name is Nathan, so you know, representing Nathan. Carnes got this start in the second game against the Angels. Carnes overcame a rocky start last Sunday in Houston, giving up 5 hits in the first 7 batters he faced, but he worked his way through 5 2/3 inning, giving up a run, 1, and a no decision. And Shoemaker will take them out against the Royals on Saturday in his third start of the regular season. Shoemaker has posted a 7.171 ERA, which sucks. Sucks is in my edition over his first 2 outings in 2017. But the Angels still managed to win each of those games, which is strange. He has a 7.71 ERA, but the Angels won both of those games. So Angels are scoring runs, so that's kind of scary. But there's 2 right-handers against each other. I think we're going to lose Game 2, personally. I don't think Nathan Carnes is a match for Matt Shoemaker, no matter how good Matt Shoemaker's been pitching or how bad he is, according to 7.71 ERA. But I don't think we have the offensive. I think it's 2 lackluster pitchers on the lesser pitchers on each rotation because Matt Shoemaker's just getting older. But I just think we're going to lose this game. We're not going to have the offensive capability. We're not going to come away with a win on Saturday. Then we move on to Sunday. We have Ian Kennedy versus Tyler Skaggs. And Kennedy's been really solid this year, in my opinion, when I've watched him. And Kennedy gives up 2 runs and 6 hits over 6 innings while walking 2 and striking out 4 versus Oakland, which is a pretty decent outing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we lost the game, but it was a pretty decent outing. And Tyler Skaggs will start on Sunday afternoon as the Angels in the series with the Royals, and Skaggs has struggled over his first. He has an 8.71 ERA, so hopefully this should be a win. I don't know really who Tyler Skaggs is. It's a left-hander versus a right-hander, and Ian Kennedy's experience will pull through. We'll hold him to a couple of runs. I think the Royals will get a few runs against Tyler Skaggs. I think we'll win the series against the Angels 2-1, as I just stated. But let's go into the lineups. I mean, the recent form. So the Royals, as I'm making this video, are up 3-0 and against Oakland. 3-0. It's not soccer. 3-0. My bad. The Thursday game against Oakland, Vargas versus Hahn, and Wednesday we lost 8-3, and then we lost 2-0 against Oakland. So we haven't been scoring a lot of runs. We've been getting up quite a few runs. 2-0 isn't bad, but 8-3 is pretty bad. So we're 2-6, maybe about to be 3-6. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Knock on wood. But hopefully, sorry you couldn't see it, but hopefully you can win that game, and then we can win the series against Angels, and we can move up to 5-7 if we were to win the series. As we really need to start picking up some wins so we can keep track with the top teams in our division. So let's look at the Angels. Let's talk about our lineup first, actually. So our best batter right now is Lorenzo Cain of 308 average. Lorenzo Cain's a good hitter, but his highest average, that's questionable. Salvador Perez has 4 home runs. Salvador Perez has also I think he has the most hits with 9 of the season so far, and Lorenzo Cain has a .486 batting average with runners on base, I believe is what this stat is. Yeah, and then so right now Lorenzo Cain's are by far our best, and Salvador Perez are by far our best hitters. Mike Moustakas has been pretty solid too. But from guys you really need to be hitting, Eric Hosmer's been dreadful. Alex Scorin's been absolutely dreadful. And we really need to step up. We don't really expect a lot from Alcides Escobar. And I don't really know what to expect from Raul Mandesi. He's been kind of disappointing. And Brandon Moss has also been disappointing in the hitting. So we hopefully can pick up our hitting, because we're going to need to if we're going to win games. Because our bullpen is just not holding up. The bullpen, I'm not talking about the bullpen because I don't really want to talk about bullpens right now because our bullpen's been absolutely crap. So then we're going to move on to the Angels. They're 6-4 right now. They had already played their game when I made this video, and they had lost 8-3 to the Texans. They lost the series 2-1, and they lost the only game they won was in extra innings. So we look to take on. They went 2-2 against the Athletics. So they were about, if we would have had another game, we could have gone 2-2 against them. It looks like, so we're going to win our 3rd game. We're not going to win again, but hopefully we can compete. They've been scoring a lot of runs. They scored 4 runs, 7 runs, 5 runs, 1 run, 5 runs, 5 runs, 10 runs, 6 runs, 3 runs, 3 runs. So they're scoring runs. We're getting shut out quite a couple of games. So hopefully we can compete on the offensive end, because it's just been a struggle. It's been a downhill struggle on the offensive end. It's been a struggle in the bullpen. Starting pitching has been bad. But hopefully we can compete in this game and do well. So hopefully we can compete, and let's move on past that. And so now we got the Los Angeles best players and batting averages. Yundel Escobar for .366 average. Mike Trout has 3 home runs. Most RBIs. By Danny Espinosa, and Escobar. I was surprised to see Mike Trout was the most home runs. I was about to say, I'm surprised to see Mike Trout not on that list. And let's talk about the players, the Escobar. So who's been disappointing on their team so far, though? I have to say, Albert Pujols is disappointing for only a .200. And let's see. Sorry about the hair. It's crazy, Martin Maldonado has been disappointing. Ben Revere has been disappointing. And after that, they're okay average. So they're hitting a lot better than us, obviously. So I'm predicting a 2-1 win against the Angels, hopefully in the series. Hopefully beat the Oakland Athletics. There'll be a review coming out for that. It actually might come out after this, because I'm doing the review. The game's pretty late tonight, so I might not get the review up till Saturday, or Friday or Saturday. But this should be going up on Thursday night or Friday morning. So whenever you're watching this, thank you for watching this preview against Athletic 8. Not the Athletic, Los Angeles Angels. They both start with an A. But so hopefully we can win the series. The sweep would be nice, but hopefully Ian Kennedy and Danny Duffy can get the wins like I think they can. And let's go Royals at Kauffman Stadium.
On the radio, been watching since a baby, so I'm representing Casey Mo. Casey Mo. I'm representing Casey.